What's up everyone and welcome back to the AG Chelsea TV. Today let's get started with Michael Olise makes choice between Chelsea and Man United. Palace star Michael Olise has reportedly given his preference between signing for Manchester United or Chelsea as the 22-year-old looks set for a move. Olise's new contract includes a release clause, the specific amount of which remains undisclosed. However, it is expected to be significantly higher than the £35 million Chelsea activated in the summer. Given his current injury that keeps him out until February, it appears unlikely that he will leave Crystal Palace during this transfer window. Despite having egg on their face in the summer, Chelsea remain interested in the acquisition of Olise, but face competition from Manchester United, who are also in the market for a right-winger. Football London claimed that the France U21 international prefers a move to Old Trafford over a switch across London, despite Olise being part of the Chelsea academy until he was 14. Aston Villa could sign Armando Broja. According to journalist Ben Jacobs in Give Me Sport, Aston Villa are among the clubs interested in signing Armando Broja from Premier League rivals Chelsea in the final days of the January transfer window. The reporter has noted that Chelsea will sell Broja for £35 million. Villa like Broja but haven't yet made an inquiry. According to the journalist, Jacobs has added that Wolverhampton Wanderers do not want to pay £35 million for the Albania international striker, who was linked with Fulham in the summer of 2023. West Ham United are also reported to be interested in the 22-year-old, who is very fast and was described by former Manchester United defender and Sky Sports pundit Gary Neville as a really exciting talent on Sky Sports Premier League in February 2022. Victor Osimhen chooses to join Chelsea. I have already made my decision on the next step to do at the end of the season, Victor Osimhen, 25, told CBS Sports earlier this month. That decision is to join Chelsea, according to Sasha Tavalieri. Osimhen, currently at the Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, with Nigeria, is one of the most highly coveted strikers in Europe. Whilst a departure from Napoli has been ruled out this January, a summer departure is almost guaranteed, as Aurelio De Laurentiis confirmed. The Napoli president said that he knew that Osimhen would leave in the summer, citing Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, and a Premier League club as potential destinations for the former Lille OSC forward. According to Tavalieri, that Premier League club is Chelsea, who are looking to add a big-name striker to their ranks this summer. Whilst Osimhen has chosen Chelsea as his next destination, as per Tavalieri's report, a deal must be struck with Napoli. The Nigerian international forward recently signed a contract extension with the Serie A side, which includes a release clause worth over £100 million. Ollie Watkins to Chelsea. The 28-year-old has established himself as one of the best strikers in the Premier League, and he has 14 goals and 10 assists across all competitions this season. Watkins could prove to be an exceptional acquisition for the Blues, but he is likely to cost a premium. The England international has a contract with Aston Villa until the summer of 2028, and the Premier League club will demand a substantial fee for their best player. It will be interesting to see if Chelsea are prepared to break the bank for him. According to a report from Team Talk, Chelsea are keeping tabs on Ivan Toney, John Duran, and Benjamin Sesko as well. The Blues will need to solve their attacking problems if they want to compete for major trophies, and signing Watkins could improve them immensely. The 28-year-old is well settled in the Premier League, and he could transform Chelsea in the final third. Apart from his ability to score goals consistently, he will help create goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates with his hold-up play. Aston Villa are currently pushing for Champions League qualification, and if the West Midlands club manage to finish in the top 4, signing their best player could prove to be extremely difficult in the summer. Watkins might not push for an exit either. He will want to compete in the Champions League with Aston Villa in that case. Moises Caicedo to Barcelona transfer talks revealed. Moises Caicedo was one of the most coveted midfielders in Europe during the summer transfer window, and Chelsea won the race for his signature. It has been revealed that Barcelona wanted to sign Moises Caicedo in the summer. The 22-year-old midfielder was heavily linked with several top clubs, including Arsenal and Liverpool, before eventually deciding to join Chelsea. Football.London understands that the Reds reached a £110 million agreement with Brighton to sign Caicedo, but the Ecuador international told Jurgen Klopp that he only wanted to join the Blues. As a result, a move to Anfield collapsed and the West Londoners swooped in. Chelsea proceeded to agree a British record £115 million deal with the Seagulls, with Caicedo penning an 8-year contract at Stamford Bridge. The Ecuadorian has featured 18 times for Mauricio Pochettino's side in the Premier League this term, impressing in the heart of midfield despite some poor results. However, it could have been all so different had Barcelona not been restricted by financial fair play regulations. In an interview with Spanish publication AS, Caicedo's agent has revealed that his client courted the interest of the Spanish giants, but a complicated issue stopped a move from materializing. Yes, Barca asked, but it was an inaccessible subject for them. It was clear, in the end, with the fair play issue and so on, it was a complicated issue, said Manuel Sierra. But yes, they did ask us and well, that's where it stayed. There was no official offer, there were only soundings, the normal thing in the markets. Callum Wilson joining Chelsea. Newcastle United's Callum Wilson is open to the idea of joining Chelsea this month. That is according to the Daily Mail's journalist Sami Mokbel. Newcastle striker Callum Wilson, 31, is a new name to be linked this week with a potential transfer to Stamford Bridge. The Toon centre-forward has dealt with injury problems in recent years, but a career record of 86 goals in 215 Premier League appearances speaks for itself. So, will the £110,000 a week star, salary sport, be on the move in the final days of the January window? Sami Mokbel has reported that he's heard Newcastle frontman Wilson would be up for joining Chelsea. He adds that the Englishman may not be a priority for the Blues yet, though. Mokbel said via a podcast on Simon Phillips' Substack, "I made a check on this yesterday and I was led to believe that it was maybe more a case of maybe Callum Wilson would be up for coming to Chelsea rather than Chelsea showing a definitive kind of interest in them. It wasn't a complete no, but reading between the lines, I'd imagine there are others that Chelsea would try and go to before making a concrete move for Callum Wilson." It's certainly a key development to hear Wilson would be open of leaving Newcastle to join Chelsea. In our view, this could be great in the short term and a sensible deal to make happen. Football Transfers previously reported that Chelsea do hold an interest in signing Newcastle striker Wilson. They added that he's likely to cost around £18 million to prize away from St James Park. We'd like to see Mauricio Pochettino's side capitalise on a deal that's a potential bargain. If Armando Broja exits Stamford Bridge, it's a no-brainer to replace him with Wilson. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.